5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, everyone.
Hey-o.
Welcome back to the Drunken Nerds podcast. We're back again. Can you believe it? We made it 6 weeks in a row.
Not missing a beat. Well, we missed that 1 week, but we won't count that.
Yeah, we don't count that one. We were at the happiest place on earth during that one.
It was vacation. It's
So,
different.
yeah, but we made it back. So, I'm still in the. I've embraced the basement at this point.
You look a little cold, though.
Oh, it's cold. It's very cold. But I feel like I watch enough Dual Survival. It's like a marathon on the Discovery Channel today that I learned a lot of new techniques on how to keep myself warm. So thank you, Discovery and Discovery Plus, for
at least you have clothes
ways.
on. It's not naked and afraid.
Yeah, I got a scarf
Could be
going.
worse.
They said keep your neck warm. That's what they said. Keep your neck warm and you'll survive. So
You look good there. You covered.
we're good to go. So Schubert, what's going on over there? Where are you now?
I'm actually in a frozen tundra myself. I said goodbye to sunny Florida. I traded it in. I'm up here in Wisconsin.
Ooh.
Not really used to
went
the cold.
You went from basically Disney for I don't know a month.
I was there
Wisconsin.
for about a month.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what's good? Wisconsin has very, very cheap beer and no shortage of bars. So that's a plus. I don't think the bars. So far, I've seen they get some kind of fuzzy rules up here. So as I'm here a little bit longer, we'll see.
Okay. Did you find some clothes? You said you had no winter clothes.
Yeah, still lacking in that department. Luckily, I've been inside the last couple of days. Haven't had to venture outside, so I've been pushing that off. I've got some outdoor time coming up this weekend. I'm not looking forward to it. That I'll probably go tomorrow and invest in some warm clothing. I don't want to be like you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm bundled up right now.
You gave me a good tip. Maybe I'll get a scarf.
You need the scarf. Protect the neck is what I heard. So I got the winter coat, protect the neck, and a space heater. And I actually have a little candle next to me as well.
What kind of scarf is that over there? You got some funny print on it or something.
It's Guardians of the Galaxy, actually.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll support that.
You didn't go with the Doctor Who.
I did not go with the Doctor Who. I would love a Doctor Who, actually. It'd be a good one. But all right. So sure, what's been going on this past? It's only been 5 days, actually. So what have you been up to?
You guys, we haven't missed much. Pretty uneventful weekend. I mean, after our podcast last week, I was in a little rough shape the next morning. I traveled most of that day. It was pretty miserable being on a plane, hungover. And I had a long drive, so by the time that I just dropped dead that night.
Sounds like a great time.
But then Sunday we had a little bit of a rebound. We had the WWE Elimination Chamber. Watched that. That was really the weekend. Not too exciting.
Yeah, what did you think about the chamber?
It wasn't that good. I mean,
I thought it was horrible. I thought it might have been the worst pay-per-view I've seen in probably at least 2 years.
I don't know if I'd go that far because both chamber matches themselves were okay. I can't tell you another thing that actually happened. The Bobby Lashley Matt Riddle match was pretty good. And then the Miz, that was awesome. I'm okay with it.
You give it a lot more credit than I can tell you that much. I was just angry that I watched it.
I was angry.
So.
I was angry, but I was happy there was an actual finish with the Miz.
Yeah.
If the Drew wins the chamber, I know I told you as it was going on. I was like, "What the heck is this? What's the move?"
Yeah.
And then the Miz came out and cashed. So that was the move. So at least it ended on a positive note for me. So that kind of saved it. If that hadn't happened, I think I'd be closer to you right now.
Yeah, I'm very bitter. Very bitter. But for me, we've been hinting at this probably every single podcast for the past 5 weeks. I think I'm literally addicted to cryptocurrencies right now.
Moving on. So this was your weekend?
Yeah. So I spent my entire weekend just refreshing NBA Top Shot nonstop.
Luckily, you did most of the work, and I didn't have to because I just relied on you.
It was horrible. I mean, I was getting like 1 to 2 hours of sleep every single night, waiting for these packs to drop, and I was addicted for sure. So then I found this guy on Twitter. This guy, his name's Andy. And he did like a post, and he's like, hey, anybody who's looking, who's not getting any sleep right now, send me a message, and I'll be able to help you out when packs drop. So I sent him a message, and he goes, yeah, whenever the pack drops, I'll send you a message. I go, all right, well, I want a 3-day trial. So he sent me an email, and he goes, I'll give you a 3-day trial. I'll give you a phone call. And so it's made my life so much easier for the past 3 days. It's been incredible. So
you've relied on him, and luckily you've bailed me out a couple times.
Oh yeah, last night. So at 10:51 p.m., I'm passed out. I'm tired. It's been a long day. All of a sudden, 10:51, I get a call from this guy Andy. I jump out of bed, like the alarms are going off on the house. There's like a fire next door. You would think that it was like an extreme emergency. So I jump out of bed. I text you guys like, hey, swarm is a code word that there's a pack being dropped. So, I do that, and my wife just got into it. So I go next to her.
Everybody we know has gotten into it within the last 3 days.
Yeah. So I'm trying to wake her up, and so I grab her phone next door. And I go, hey, Katrina, wake up. I need to get your code. They go, facial recognition. So I look at her. I put the phone up to her face. She's sleeping. Like I said, not identified. So I go, oh, no. So all of a sudden I do like the thumbs, like I pull her eyelids up, like trying to get her in there. And same thing, non-recognizable. And luckily she's not that smart. So I knew the passcode.
You figured out the code.
I figured out the code. Yeah. But either way, neither one of us got a pack.
No,
so
I didn't get one either that time. So
yeah. So, but today
we had better luck today.
We have good news today. We have some news that today there's another stress test drop, whatever it is. So Schubert,
thanks to Andy,
and thanks to Andy, he called me again and said, "Hey guys, the pack's dropping." And so Schubert and myself each got a pack, and we're going to reveal them tonight.
First time live pack opening. You've seen quite a few people have been doing this in the last few days. I know Josh Hart, a couple other NBA players, they've been doing it on Twitch. It's been fun. So we're going to give it a shot ourselves.
Exactly. And I can't believe that both of us got a pack out of 5,000.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that we waited this long to open our packs because neither one of us have any self-control.
Well, that too. I've been itching. Even my wife, Katrina, she literally just texted me 15 minutes ago and just goes, "Get anything good?
What's in the pack?"
I go, "No, we're not opening it yet. We're going to live stream it, so we'll see what happens."
Yeah, I think I'm just about ready to go. Are we gonna?
We're not ready yet. We're gonna do that a little bit later.
You're gonna make me.
I'm gonna make you wait. I'm making itch a little more.
Itching.
15 more minutes. You know what's next? Your favorite clip of all time. Here we go.
This week's hangover.
All right. So this week's hangover, we'll talk about what happened in the past basically 5 days because we streamed on Friday last week, right? So it's been 5 days.
Yeah, we were Friday, so it's only been a couple days.
Yeah, so
already a slow news cycle, and we give it even less time. But we came up with a few good things.
Yeah. So I know the big thing this week has been Disney Plus. They've been like cranking out stuff at this point, like announcing trailers, whatnot. So Schubert,
the big takeaways.
Yeah, so give us your take, Schubert, on Loki's coming out in a couple months. We got the new Star Wars animated series coming out, the Mighty Ducks trailer. So give us your take. What's going on?
I think the Loki trailer, that's great. Not the trailer, the release date. But we have a date now. It's in June.
Yeah, it's like beginning of June. Yeah.
So that should be just shortly after Falcon and Bucky ends. So I think it's nice. Disney's not making us wait. I mean, we haven't had hardly any Marvel content. It's almost been 2 years. Now we have Wanda. We're going straight into Falcon and Winter Soldier, then straight into Loki. I'm sure when that ends, we'll probably get 1 or 2 more by the end of the year.
Yeah, you knew they were going to go all out when it comes to Disney Plus. So it's good to see where they got the Mandalorian out. They got WandaVision out, and now they're going to go full throttle here and out. So,
not that I had any doubt in Disney, but I think Mandalorian probably proved what a success their series could be. So I imagine from here on out, they are just going to crank these out.
Yeah. I think they are too. What do you think about the new Star Wars animated one?
So I actually
thought the Bad Batch.
The Bad Batch. When this got announced, I actually was under the impression it was a live action show. It's not. It's an animated. It's kind of a sequel to Rebels and Clone Wars, which, again, with Mandalorian, we finally saw some tie-in to the live action stuff. So I think this might be the one that really fully ties the animated and live action universes together. We've had little stuff, but I think this could be the one kind of fully bridges that gap and is like, from here on out, all right, if we put out an animated show, you're going to have to watch it.
Right. Yeah, I think they do this right. I think they're definitely going to bridge it. And I watched a little bit of what they're putting out there, little details. It's going to be really good. So I think that comes out in, I don't want to get the times wrong, but it's like beginning of or end of summer, I think, for Bad Batch.
Yeah, I myself never fully watched the Clone Wars or Rebels. I've seen a few here and there. I'm well aware of the universe. Like I knew about Ahsoka way before Mandalorian. So when I was excited to see her show up on the show, I know a lot of people were probably kind of confused by it or didn't really get it. I was excited for it, and I'm excited to see more of that kind of stuff tied in. I think it's almost time that I go back and do a binge watch of it, because I think from here on out, there's going to be no shortage of references to it.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I was wrong. It comes out May the 4th, which actually makes complete
Star
sense.
Wars Day.
Yes. So
Sooner.
Complete sense.
Yeah.
But last thing for Disney Plus, I know you're excited for
going back. That's, for me, it's a little cool that they're finally taking advantage of releasing something on Star Wars Day.
Yeah.
It's always been kind of one of these unofficial things where they don't really do much for it. There's been, toy releases and stuff like that, but they've never really released a movie or a show. I think it's probably going to become a yearly tradition now.
It definitely should be. I mean, it's a huge day. So it's great that they're announcing this on that day. So, high expectations for sure. But they have everything. They have Marvel, Star Wars. It's unbelievable to think that Disney can put these two shows out in the same within a month, basically.
Within a month, yeah.
Which is unbelievable. So, good stuff. But Schubert, I know also, I'm excited too, but the Mighty Ducks trailer came out.
Yeah.
Which is huge. That's a big deal too.
If you're our age, Mighty Ducks was probably just about the biggest movie franchise of your childhood. I know it was mine.
Oh yeah, it's definitely up there for sure.
So I don't usually fall for these shows. I think that, we've had like all these revivals come out within the last 4 or 5 years, like the Fuller Houses and the hell's another one. There's been no shortage of them.
Well, they had the Saved by the Bell.
Saved by the Bell. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we deserve a good one. So give us Mighty Ducks.
So, and Emilio Estevez is in it. So that's cool. I don't think anybody else showed up. I don't know if we're going to get Josh Jackson. Was that his name?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know if Keenan's showing up anytime soon. He's kind of busy with his own show, it seems.
I would love to see Keaton. Or just give us one knuckle puck.
One
Just
knuckle
show
puck.
one knuckle puck. That's all we need.
Maybe we'll get some surprise cameos, but it looks cool. That Gordon Bombay, he seems like he's like a washed up degenerate or something, kind of like living like a recluse.
Right. Hey,
I'll give it a chance at least.
definitely give it a chance. Of course. Might as well. So, Disney Plus got some good stuff going on. I know, well, still with Disney, basically. Spider-Man.
We're not moving far.
We're not moving far. I mean, it seems like Disney owns everything. So
Yeah, we might have to very shortly change this to the Drunken Disney podcast.
Yeah.
It seems that's about all we talk about.
It's true. It is true. So the Spider-Man one came out. The new title, I think it's Spider-Man No Way. I think it's called
No Way Home.
No Way Home. That's right.
We knew it was going to be a home.
Yeah.
They teased the home thing for a couple days. They some of the cast members released on their social accounts fake headlines with home titles. I think it was Tom Holland's was Phone Home, and there were some other ones, Home Fries or something.
Mm-hmm.
Fill in the blank of home. Everybody knew it was going to be a home. We were given No Way Home.
Okay. What do you think about the trailer? Or not the trailer.
But the name itself.
The announcement, yeah.
Yeah, exciting because there's going to be plenty of speculation from here on out. There's one big thing that worries me. If you watch closely to the revival, the announcement, there was a small nod where it kind of glitched, and that glitch seems to be a direct reference to Into the Spider-Verse. And it's been well known already that this movie is clearly going to be about the multiverse. We're going to see some other stuff. Tobey Maguire's rumored for it. Andrew Garfield. Sounds like we're going to get some weird stuff going on. My worry about the No Way Home, and this is a big concern, this might be the last we see of Tom Holland in the MCU.
Do you think so? This one?
Sony has their whole slate of movies coming up. We talked about the Kraven the Hunter movie last week with Keanu Reeves, Venom. They kind of have their own dimension in the multiverse. If No Way Home, what if Tom Holland gets sent to their universe and is in the Sony movies and he can't get back to the MCU? I think that's a real possibility.
That'd be very interesting if they kind of do that in that direction for sure.
Last summer it was rumored that it wasn't rumored, it was almost fact, but Sony had ended their deal, and it took some finagling to get Spider-Man back into this. So maybe they agreed to, one last movie to tie things up, but then he's ours. So that's the one thing that worries me.
That would be huge because this is coming out on probably the most popular time for a movie. I think it's right around Christmas time.
I think it's actually Christmas Day.
Yeah, the rumor that Doctor Strange is they're
Doctor Strange is definitely in it.
So they're tying that would be pretty intense if they release Tom Holland in that one.
That's my big concern. The other big speculation going around, all those fake kind of title cards that the cast put out, the color scheme was definitively purple, green, and silver, which are the colors of the Green Goblin. So that's kind of been the buzz, kind of confirmation he's going to probably play a part in it somehow. That's what the internet says, but I got to think those are also Mysterio's colors. So maybe we see a return from him.
Mm-hmm. Yep. All right. I mean, I think that's going to be the first huge big movie in the past probably 2 years.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think by Christmas, it's going to be a pretty sure bet that films will be back in theaters.
Now, you think that they're going to put that in theaters? And
I think that could be the first big one we have. Because
I know you mentioned that like the first or second.
I think it was a
episode
couple weeks ago. I said that I would predict that Spider-Man that's gonna succeed in theaters one way or another. Everybody wants to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a big one. So
I'm excited for it.
I mean, Disney owns everything, so they can do whatever they want at this point.
Here's my wacky wild card theory that I'm gonna throw at you. The internet thinks there's some Green Goblin buzz.
Yeah,
I've always thought that Bryan Cranston would make the perfect Green Goblin. Last week, there was a little bit of an Easter egg in WandaVision. And we've already said Doctor Strange is going to be in No Way Home. Scarlet Witch, she's going to be in Doctor Strange 2 Multiverse of Madness. They seem they're going to be tied to pretty close together for the foreseeable future. In WandaVision, the 90s episode kind of paid homage to Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay.
Which starred Bryan Cranston.
Yeah.
I'm not ruling that out being a sort of a little nod.
I'm okay with anything Bryan Cranston, to be honest with you. That guy puts everything out. It's incredible. So have you watched Your Honor on Showtime yet? It's complete 360 here.
Not my realm.
Not your realm? You're not one of those guys?
Nah.
No. I mean, everything he does is good, though.
Yeah, he's great. I think for sure.
I would love to see him in MCU.
I think whether it's Osborn or Doctor Doom, I think he's definitely going to be in the. And even if that Malcolm in the Middle thing wasn't directly tied to Spider-Man, I think it kind of is a nod. He's joining sooner rather than later.
I would love it. I would absolutely love it. I mean, him and Keanu Reeves, sign me up. We're good to go.
It's big boys. And that's just a quick note. The other rumor going around right now is that Jennifer Lawrence is going to be playing Sue Storm in the Fantastic Four.
Wow.
So
awesome.
they're not holding back. People want to be in the MCU these days.
Right. But do they still have to sign like crazy contracts? I know like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Pratt, they had to sign like 6, 7, 10 movie deals. You think that people like that would do it?
I would imagine that's still going on, but you never know the way they work it out with Disney Plus now.
It's true. It is a game changer now.
Two or three movies, but you have to do a couple series. But
yeah, you're right. Yep.
We can kind of put the series out whenever. We don't have to hold to the film schedules and stuff. So who knows how all that's working out?
Yeah, it's gonna be very different with all these streaming services. So, but all right. So Disney's got it right as always. But Schubert, the big thing for you, obviously, is Pokemon. We know anything Pokemon gets you excited.
Oh, I know where you're going with this one. I'm excited for Saturday.
So Post Malone is doing his virtual concert for the Pokemon 25th anniversary.
And I love Post Malone too. So this is like the best.
It's like a win-win for you on this one. So they're doing the 25th anniversary virtual concert. Post Malone. What do you think about this? What are you gonna do?
I'm very excited. I'll definitely be watching.
Are you gonna be pre-gaming for it? Are you gonna do like a whole spread?
I may have to. I might have to hop on Twitch and watch with everybody.
I feel like you need to do something, like plan something out for this one.
Yeah, we'll try to figure something out. I would say keep an eye on our social media page. Maybe we'll figure something out. Maybe we'll have a little live watch party over on Twitch. I love Post Malone. I love Pokemon. I know he likes Pokemon. I remember he was on Joe Rogan's podcast over the summer, and he would just like randomly drop little tidbits about Pokemon. So it's clear that he's a fan. Like, it's not just like, oh, we're going to hire Joe Schmo to be the face. No, he enjoys it. So it's something he enjoys. So he's going to have fun doing it. We'll see. What the hell happened over there?
I don't know what that was, actually.
I think the poster fell off the wall.
Oh, we did. We lost a poster. I told you you're going to lose at least one poster by the end of the night.
I heard the glass shatter. I thought Stone Cold Steve Austin was going to come in.
Yeah, we lost the A-team over there. The A-team is done.
Oh, no. Oh. Anyway, back to Post. I'm interested to see what format it is. I know the trailer for it kind of turned him into a virtual character. It
Right.
kind of reminded me of the Travis Scott concert on what's it, Fortnite? Not that long ago.
Fortnite, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looked like that. So we'll see if there's any sort of like in-game tie-in or if it's just going to be sort of a stream. But I'm excited. I'll be watching, and stay tuned. Maybe we can watch it together.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. He definitely seems very excited about it.
Yeah, on Joe Rogan, he would be like telling a story, and he'd be like, "Oh, well, one time my Dragonite," and Joe Rogan was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Well, good for him. So it's perfect. So it's going to be a good event. I'm looking forward to watching you. I hope you like stream me in to watch your reactions during the Post Malone.
Yeah, and it's funny. It's not that Pokemon needs like a big celebrity to tie in. It's, I think, statistically the largest media franchise of all time, monetarily. But it's cool to see them actually get like a really big celebrity tied in.
Yeah. So,
and I think with this, I'm not ruling out a cameo in Detective Pikachu 2, which would be so cool.
That'd be awesome. That'd be great. So, what do you think about so apparently news came out for Guardians of the Galaxy that Chris Pratt had a little competition.
I saw this. Yeah, James Gunn likes to answer stuff on Twitter. So
yeah,
this was
so he answered that Glenn Howerton from Always Sunny was his number 2 choice. What do you think about him being Star-Lord over Chris Pratt?
I actually really like it. I think it would have been pretty cool. It would be different because clearly I don't think he would get jacked like Chris Pratt did. Chris Pratt was a fat slob before Guardians, and now he's like ripped. I don't think Glenn physically would have had it in him. He's a string bean.
There's no way he could have got as big as Chris Pratt. There's no chance.
No. We're seeing him take his shirt off as Dennis quite a few times, and he's pretty ripped, but I don't think he would have been he wouldn't have been able to put the mask on.
No chance. It would have been a whole different Star-Lord going on. So
he would have been, I think he would have been a lot nerdier. Like Chris Pratt has kind of turned into like a cool dude.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you can't picture Star-Lord not being Chris Pratt at this point, but it's interesting to see that he considered Glenn for the most part. So
I will say I'm thrilled that it didn't happen because it very, very much would have affected Always Sunny.
Oh, 100%. Always Sunny would have been done.
Glenn he did that show on NBC, AP Bio, I think it was.
Right. Yeah. It's on Peacock now. Your favorite stream
on Peacock. Yeah. And he took the season off. That was the season where Dennis went missing.
Yeah.
So and that show nobody watches. So if he had turned into one of the biggest actors on the planet, I think we would have not gotten Always Sunny.
Right.
So.
Yeah. So, all right.
Anyway, sort of a good news, bad news.
Exactly. It's interesting though to see that article.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun that James Gunn is pretty good about being pretty transparent about stuff like that.
Yeah. So one other small thing, Schubert, I know you wanted to mention it, was the Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
Them coming to MCU and then not come to MCU and then come back. So
didn't take us long to get back to Disney.
Yeah, I know. I should have threw that in at the beginning there.
So the real rumor is that supposedly Disney was going to be going forward with a live action Big Hero 6 movie, which that's not that shocking. They're making live actions of just about every animated movie in their catalog. But the shocking part was that it was going to exist within the MCU. Now, Big Hero 6, it's based on a comic book. I believe it's actually printed by Marvel. So it's not that big of a stretch, but it would be different and it would be cool. And I would be all for it.
Right. And when you sent me this article here, because I didn't know anything about it, actually, to be honest with you, it seems like it actually could fit It'd be that one is weird. Like they could fit it into the MCU, but who knows? I mean, I'm not ruling it out with Disney
Yeah.
Plus and everything. I'm not ruling it out. So.
For me, it's being denied, but this is one of those things where it's like weird enough of a rumor where there's probably some truth to it. Like, I don't think this one just popped out of thin air.
Right. So this was definitely calculated, or they're thinking about it.
Yeah, that's my thinking. Yeah, that somewhere along the lines, this was actually brought up, or it actually is happening, and they're just trying to backtrack. But I'm here for it. I love Big Hero 6. I didn't really know that much about it till I played through Kingdom Hearts 3, and that was probably the most fun part of the game for me.
That was a great level.
I had
a really great level, actually.
I actually hadn't even seen the movie up until that point.
Really?
And then Kingdom Hearts kind of crushed my soul by killing Baymax.
Yeah, I know that was a sad sight.
Which I didn't know that happened. So I'm like playing through Kingdom Hearts, and I'm like, huh? They killed this guy? Spoiler alert. Sorry, everybody. But
I think everybody's seen it this
been a couple years.
I would hope. If we spoiled it for anybody, shame on you.
Still watch the movie. It's great.
Yeah, still good. So, yeah. So it makes sense. I mean, it'd be great they bring it into it. If not, at least it's a good idea.
I'm all for them kind of introducing stuff into the Marvel universe that isn't necessarily in the comics. They've already seemed to cram like 50 years of comics into 10 years of movies. They're going to have to take liberties at some point. So let's get us used to it with something we like.
Right.
If they're going to be introducing new stuff and just completely deriving from the comic or derivating from the comics, let's get us used to it with a property we like, and then you can do whatever you want to us later.
Yeah.
Hell, let's put Star Wars. Let's send Star-Lord to Dagobah and connect it to that. I don't care. Let's make it one big sandbox.
I like your thinking. I like it. So, all right. So moving on from Baymax. So the PlayStation 5, I think I told you this, they released a new VR.
Yeah.
But didn't release a VR yet, but they talked about it. So I know you're a big VR guy.
Love the VR. I still haven't hopped on board with PlayStation 5, so it's kind of on my radar, but kind of out there on my radar. And the more VR news, the better.
Well, I feel like the PlayStation 4 VR was a big, it was incredible. So I feel like if PlayStation 5 is going to do a VR, they're going to do it right. They get the games for this, and it's going to be really, really good. So
yeah, high hopes. I'd imagine it's out of this world. I love the PlayStation 4 VR, so any sort of improvement, I'm here for.
Yeah, so it's going to get me to buy a PlayStation 5. I mean, I have the Xbox X, and they can't get their shit together to get a VR. I mean, they need to figure it out. So PlayStation 5, I might sell my Xbox X, get the PlayStation 5, get the PlayStation 5 VR. It's so much fun. It's different. It's very different.
Yeah, I'm big into the VR. Sometimes I'll just throw the headset on and watch a movie, not even play a game.
Yeah, exactly.
I just like having the headset on and kind of escaping.
Right. It's like a whole different world. Literally a whole different world doing that. So it's just quick for that.
There'll be videos of us, breaking furniture and falling through the TV and
Oh yeah. Just walking around, hitting things. So, VR is definitely the future. So we'll see what happens in that one.
Yeah,
I hope Xbox picks up on it. So
PlayStation 4 VR was incredible, but it still never felt like it really took off.
No, it didn't, because it wasn't as high technology as the Oculus and the other big ones that they released 2, 3, 4 versions where they had no controllers, no wires. The PlayStation 4 was kind of adapted just to their one single VR. So they couldn't enhance it. They couldn't tell people to buy a VR for $400, $500 and then create version number 2, 2 years later for another $500. So they kind of fell behind. I think the PlayStation 5 is going to get it right. There's going to be updates on it, and they can figure it out.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to screw it up. So once we get some release date or more info for that, we'll probably be joining the hunt for PlayStation 5s.
We'll figure it out. Oh, yeah. So, but speaking of PlayStation 5, I saw a funny tweet the other day. So this guy's like, so NBA Top Shot, everybody's waiting in line right now. I just copped the PlayStation 5 on GameStop. All you people waiting in line has got a free PlayStation 5. So we're going to release our Top Shot moment now.
Here we go. We've come full circle.
We've come full circle. And I feel like we should do this before the rest in peace segment. So,
so get our hopes up.
Yeah. So Top Shot, me and Schubert, both of us actually got a pack. And so we're going to try to release this live and see what we get. We don't know how it's going to go. This might go very poorly.
I know Top Shot uses beta as an excuse a lot. So here's our pack reveal. We'll call it a beta.
All right, so I'm going to pull this up. And so anybody who is not familiar with Top Shot or hasn't figured it out by now for the past 5 episodes talking about it, we're going to release a pack, open them up, and see what happens. You ready?
Awesome. Yeah, so we'll do mine first.
We'll do yours first.
All right, here we go.
So you have no volume here?
I don't know. It should be the volume.
All right, we'll see what happens when you open it up.
No volume, it doesn't seem, but maybe. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there you go. All right. All right. So Schubert, you get to read it out. You want to open door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3?
I think I'm going to go in the middle first. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens here. A Common 11. All right, you got a Dinwiddle.
Spencer Dinwiddle.
You're not a fan of Dinwiddle?
No, that's not a very good moment. It's a high serial number, 11,000. Hopefully we got better in store.
All right, where are you going to go here?
I'll go into the first. I feel like this will be like the lottery ticket. Like maybe you've saved the best for last.
You're not a fan of Dinwiddle. There you go. Common.
Another.
D'Angelo Russell.
Another okay, but another. We're not doing too good so far. All right, my last hope.
All right, see what you got. I don't know. You only spent $9. You got 2,000. Oh, and then Waba.
No Waba. My hopes were dashed. No LeBron, no rookies.
You have high hopes.
Pretty average pack.
That was very depressing to watch.
Very sad, but
how disappointed you were on that was horrifying.
But that's what a pack is supposed to be. You're not supposed to be guaranteed a superstar every time.
Right.
So not the best. That's a shame. That pack's been keeping me up for nights and
and you got probably
$100.
You still gained about $100 worth.
Yeah, probably about a net gain of about $100. We'll see. That Nawab has probably got some better value than the other two, but
all right. So should I do mine or wait till the end? You think?
I say let's give yours a go. What do you think?
Should we give it a go?
I don't know. I don't know what's going to be more depressing, that pack or the rest in peace.
Yeah. It's true.
I hope the rest in peace wasn't somebody I liked.
All right. We'll try mine real quick. We'll do it quick. We're not going to. All right. So am I on here?
Is that my music still playing? Let me get out of there for you. No.
All right. So we'll try this real quick. We'll see if I get better luck than Schubert.
I guarantee you will. I can't get much worse than mine. So.
Well, you kind of Dinwiddle. I'm a big Dinwiddle fan. He's a good guy. All right, so which one do you want me to open first?
I'd say anything. Do it any other order than I did.
All right. We should have done like some sort of raffle for the 5 people that are watching this right now to give it to them. I'll go number 3.
Yeah,
first.
I was gonna pass one of mine along,
see.
but I don't think I have much to pass along. Oh, there you go.
We got a bam.
There you go, one. He'll probably be one of the next cool cats. So that he's going pretty high.
Yeah,
that's a nice pull, and it's a pretty low serial number.
What is this here? I don't even know what's here. Oh yeah, that's not bad. All right, that's a good pull.
It's a good start. Good start.
All right, so we'll go number 1. We'll save the we'll go opposite of you, Schubert. So we'll do the number 1 here. The common
Dunk
Jordan Clarkson. Another cool cat.
Yeah, same boat as Bam. So
yeah. No big names for either one of us.
Neither yet. No.
All right, so we'll go door number 3 here in the middle.
All right.
Another common.
It could be a Trey. No,
Trey. Oh, there we go.
There you go. That's a good pull.
All right, Trey Young, 3,000 out of 15. So I'll take it.
So nothing crazy, but 3 solid cards.
Yeah. Right. So that's NBA Top Shot. I mean,
give it a go.
It's strange.
Give it a shot.
Definitely give it a shot. So it's worth it. I mean, it's hard enough to get a pack, but all right, can we?
It seems like it might be getting easier.
Right. Why is the sound still going on here?
You still got the window open.
There we go. All right. So this NBA Top Shot open packs.
I don't think our reveal was as exciting as Josh Hart's the last couple nights, but
no. We tried.
We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get some more packs when they become more available. Maybe we'll do something else with it.
Right. Are you ready for the rest in peace moment?
My pack depressed me enough, so.
All right, so this one is close to my heart here. So
I don't know
Gene
who
Taylor.
it is.
What? You know
Is
Gene
he
Taylor?
from Metallica or something? Or Def Leppard?
No, he's not. No. You're a sick man.
I'm not kidding.
What?
I thought I heard that today or yesterday. I thought somebody from one of those two died. But maybe it was
no. So his most famous moments are Fabulous Thunderbirds, but you know me, I'm huge into Woodstock. So he was the pianist for Canned Heat.
Okay, so not Metallica.
Back. Sorry for any technical difficulties or
some problems there.
That one. We were talking about
our feed. Our feed died, and so did this guy.
Yeah,
who was he?
So Gene Taylor. Well, let's just get into this. So the big thing for me with Gene Taylor is
not from Metallica.
Not from Metallica. I'm big into Woodstock. I've read so many Woodstock books. So this guy was huge into Canned Heat, which Canned Heat opened up
Canned Heat guy.
Yeah, the pianist.
I thought you said Canteen. I was like, who the hell is Canteen?
Oh, the Canned Heat. Canned Heat. He was in the band for like 4 years, and he got to Fabulous Thunderbirds, and he does the "Are you tough enough? Tough enough?" Yeah, that guy.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, he passed. So
Are you tough enough?
Exactly. So it was a big deal. So I had to bring it up, which, it's still good that no big boys have been lost.
I'm pretty sure somebody from Metallica died.
Well,
not one of the main guys, but somebody. That's where I thought you were going with this one. So
yeah, no, I wasn't going there. I was going to bring up Tiger Woods' career, but I felt that was too soon. So I'm not gonna.
He was sober.
Yeah, we'll see about this one. We'll see the details come out. But
We almost had Tiger though.
I almost put Tiger on there.
Yeah.
You know,
We had a couple minutes of uncertainty.
Yeah.
So you thought the other day you were just like drooling, getting ready for it. Your big boy was coming.
I wasn't drooling. I'm not going to say that one. But for a man to flip over that many times in that type of road, he had to be going well over 100 miles an hour, at least.
From what I've heard, it was a 40 speed limit, but pretty windy, and he had to have going minimum 80.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah. So he survived. So he did not make this cut. So
hopefully we find out he actually was sober like the reports have said, and he doesn't make it onto the drunken asshole of the week.
I hope so. I hope for his own sake too.
Maybe he was texting and driving. Maybe he thought he was in his Tesla and his Tesla was driving itself and he forgot.
It wasn't a Tesla, it was a Chrysler.
That's what I mean. Maybe he forgot that he wasn't in his Tesla.
Yeah. True.
Tesla's driving themselves.
So rest in peace, Gene Taylor.
R.I.P.
Good stuff. All right. On to the next segment, which I'm not looking forward to at all.
What's now, why aren't you looking forward to this? Is it because it's so cold?
It's part of it. That's part of it. It also, I'm ashamed to admit this, but I've been drinking White Claws tonight.
No shame. I'll say no shame there.
And now let's drink a beer that I have no desire to drink. So, but
where'd you get it?
Cheers.
You got it from.
I did a random. I said that I would do a random, and I did a random.
The cat's meow.
The cat's
meow.
Meow.
So now we talked about your randomization process last week. How'd you go? How did you truly randomize it?
So I was driving home today, and I passed this beer store that is known to sell a bunch of craft beers. So I pulled in.
Not your usual spot.
Not my usual spot at all.
You're cheating.
I definitely cheated. So I knew he stocks good stuff. So I went to this other one. So I pulled in. I went to the cooler. There's craft beers everywhere. You know what I did?
You turned around and walked out and went to your normal stomping grounds.
No.
That should have been the move.
Yeah, no. All I did, I closed my eyes, stuck my finger in the cooler, and this was it. So this is where I ended up. So
it's good though. You knew you weren't at your usual spot, so you had to just get in, get out.
Get in, get out. Yeah, and it also cost me $22 for a 4-pack of this beer. So.
Now, why didn't you go to your normal spot?
Because I know he only stocks good beers.
So you wanted a little bit of a wild card factor,
right? I wanted the wild card because I've been rating everything so high lately.
So you're now, is that going to cloud your judgment? Are you just going to give this one a 4 because you want to dislike it?
I mean, it might because I'm dreading taking a sip of this so much right now.
Or it could knock your socks off.
I mean, it could. So this is, I'll read about it before I even take a sip. So this is from Exhibit A, the brewing company. The Cat's Meow. It's an IPA. It's a light one compared to what I've done the past 4 weeks. This is only 6.5%.
Yeah, that's child's play compared to your 10 plus.
And their catchphrase on the top is, I don't know if you can see this, but
is it filthy?
No,
is it G-rated or is it not G-rated?
No, catnip for people. Catnip for people. So
I thought when you prepared me for that one, I thought we were going to have to say, if you're under 18, stop listening right about now.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to go that far, but I am worried about this one. So here we go.
Give it a
beer
sip.
review. Let's take
Meow. You don't look like you hate it.
No, it's actually pretty good. It almost tastes like oranges. Like you take a sip of it, it tastes like you're literally sticking your mouth in an orange.
Which, when I was a craft drinker, that to me in an IPA always kind of felt like it was hiding something.
Yeah, because the aftertaste is like it tastes like grass almost. So the aftertaste, it's not horrible. And I came in here dreading this, so I'm gonna give it a little higher than I should. I'm gonna give it a 5.9.
All right,
So,
you're back in the middle territory.
Yeah, so it still doesn't beat Resilience from last week and the week before. It's still a champion.
Resilience, the champion, still.
Resilience is still a champion. Yeah. They barely beat out last week.
The BBC
by 0.1 point. Now, BBC had a good showing at the beginning, but they haven't been the running in the past 3 weeks.
So Resilience is still the reigning champion.
Yeah, Resilience it's 3 weeks in a row now.
I guess this cat didn't have 9 lives.
No. And I'm dreading. I feel like I have to drink it now. I can't.
Oh, you have to.
So.
Oh, well, you know what? I'm gonna make you drink it when I get all my trivia questions right.
I know it's not good. Yeah, which is where we are now. So let's do it. All right, we made it to Stump Shoe.
Here we go.
Which honestly, from the beginning of this podcast, I did not think we'd make it this far today.
What's that?
Based on the interruption and based on I just didn't think we were going to make it. I feel like this was going to be a scrapped segment by the end of the night.
It's been a trial of the wills thus far.
This has been a rough one, but we've made it this far. So
we'll see if this one even makes it to upload. But
we have a lot of work to do tomorrow to get this to YouTube. So, all right, are you ready for this?
Let's do it. I set the record last week.
You got 4 questions, right?
No, I think I got 3.
3, okay.
That's batting 50%.
You know what other thing that drives me nuts today is I have these other headphones on today. And even though I might sound better, I can't hear a thing coming from my end.
We all get problems.
We get lots of problems this week. Lots of problems. So, all right. Stuart, question number 1. In the Mighty Ducks, which team got the measles and forfeited the entire season?
In the original Mighty Ducks?
Yes.
All right.
I don't even need just the name of the team.
Yeah, well, so it's got to be a bird. I think they were all based off birds. The Eagles?
Incorrect. Take a sip. It's the Panthers.
So they weren't all birds?
Apparently they weren't all birds.
There were only 2 birds?
Yep, they lost it. Got the case of the measles.
See, I was more of a D2 guy myself, so that got most of my attention as opposed to Mighty Ducks, but hey.
Yeah. All right. Question number 2. Johnny Damon helped AJ Przinsky win a pro wrestling match against what TNA wrestler?
I remember this. Oh, sorry. I know for time's sake, I'm going to have to give you an answer. I remember this, though. Oh, this one's going to hurt me when I get it wrong. Kurt Angle.
Incorrect. It's Simon Diamond.
What? I wouldn't have got that in a million years.
Yeah.
I
saw wrestling and baseball. I figured I had to make it hard. And
I thought Przinsky, I thought he was in a significant program. That wouldn't have been a significant program. Whatever. All right, we're not off to a good start.
Oh, for two.
Got some catching up to do.
All right, I think you could get this one though. Which
Is it the
president
Pokemon yet?
is close? Which president does Post Malone have a tattoo of?
Ronald Reagan.
Incorrect. 0 for 3. John F. Kennedy.
Really? All right. I didn't even get my sip from the last one.
Hold, take a big sip because there's 0% chance you get the next one.
I don't know. You're going for a true stump this week, aren't you?
Name one other member of Canned Heat.
Eric Clapton.
That's incorrect. Take a sip. You might get the next two, though. These are definitely in your wheelhouse.
Thank you.
What name does Peter give to his AI in this spider suit?
Oh, god damn. It's a woman.
I didn't go hard on you on these
No,
six.
that one's
They're all on the top of your tongue, every single question.
Everyone's been on the top of my tongue. I want to say like Janine. Is it Betty? No, fuck. I know it's like a. God damn. This one's gonna drive me. They're all driving me. You dig? Yeah.
I'm gonna drive you nuts on all of them.
Janice.
It was a Karen.
Karen. Oh.
It was a Karen. The Karens will always get you. That was Karen's.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You bitch, Karen.
She got you again.
Oh, Jesus.
So you're 0 for 5 now. This might be the worst showing you've ever had. This is the worst showing
This
you've
is
ever had,
this is it's a true stump.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't like this question when I gave it to you on week 2, so you're probably not gonna like it this week.
Same answer.
Well, it's a wrestling question, but who was the final entrant in the last Elimination Chamber match?
Sheamus.
Correct. All right, you got one. There you go. Cheers to that one.
I was not stumped.
All right, you got one. So you got one in that one. Those were tough questions. I mean, I thought you were going to get the Post Malone tattoo. I thought you got
Chance
that
at
one.
that one. I'll say that was my quickest guess. I was just going with like memory, like, but
Yeah, I thought Muddy Duck you get, and I thought the Johnny Damon wrestling one you get. So I thought I gave you 4.
Yeah, the wrestling one I probably should have. I remember that I remember it, but I don't remember. I thought it was somebody more significant.
Right. But I knew you weren't going to get the Canned Heat one because they're all a bunch of no names.
No.
So I threw that one in there because I didn't want you to get 6 for 6. But little did I know that you could get the rest
one for 6.
So
all right, so I took a couple paces back.
Yeah, that's all right.
Next week's my week.
That's all right. Next week of the week, and there's only a 5 days notice, so we only got 5 days worth of content on this podcast here because we went from Friday to Wednesday. Usually, we should do Thursday, get a full week.
We're working on it. We're still in beta.
Yeah,
as we said.
It's tough.
This week might be for sure beta.
This is definitely a beta one. We'll see what happens. All right, so sure, what's on tap for this weekend?
Not a whole lot. I'm actually gonna have a pretty quiet weekend. Got to work quite a bit. I'll be watching Post Malone Saturday night. Friday night, I think I'm probably gonna get pretty deep into PlayStation. Probably end up playing a pretty good amount of Elder Scroll. So come join me. I think this might be the weekend we get you on board.
It might be. I mean, the only thing I have on tap. So I got the new Super Mario 3D World for Switch.
Yes,
I've been playing that nonstop.
With the
literally nonstop
the Bowser add-on.
With the Bowser one. So I've been addicted. I just been sitting there all day long playing that. I I also have my daughter's birthday this weekend. She's turning 2, so
Happy
we're doing
birthday.
a Daniel Tiger party, which I still to this day can't figure out the whole connection with whoever that guy is.
Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers.
I
Yeah,
don't have any children. Get it together.
yeah, I know, but she's all about Daniel Tiger, so that's
I might
my
have to-
weekend.
I might have to get on the phone and sing the song because that one day I heard it about 1,000 times.
Oh, yeah. It's a Daniel Tiger neighborhood, man. I can't believe. Won't you ride along with me? Ride along.
All right.
Which is the song that you got stuck in your head?
Oh, it was something about jobs.
Ooh, that's right.
Yeah, somebody.
Yeah,
I just remember that little kid with glasses was a dick.
yeah. I think they all are in Daniel Tiger. So that's my weekend. So we'll see what happens. But we'll catch up with everybody next week. Hopefully this episode.
Yeah, hopefully this makes it
survives.
to air.
We'll see.
And remember, find us on social media.
Yeah, sure. Tell us where you're at.
I'm at Matt Does It All on Insta, Twitter, Twitch, just about everything. Matt Does It All. Yeah.
Yep. All right. And you can find me on Twitter at the Drunken Saber. And that's pretty much. Am I on Instagram? I don't even know if I'm on Instagram.
I think you're on there, but and then at the Drunken Nerds.
Yeah, at the Drunken Nerd. You're right. At the Drunken Nerds. Check us out. Twitter, Instagram. We'll be more vocal on social media soon. So,
Small baby steps.
all right. Should we put these pieces together and we'll see you next week?
Signing off.
All right.